Hey there friends, Kevin here from the Chord Progression Podcast. We're doing yet another reaction video, and this time we're going to the brand new Polaris album Fatalism. And looking through the list, we're going to land on song number 8, which is Dissipate. So we're going to see what happens. I loved the Death of Me of Polaris back in 2020. Above My Head is one of my favorite songs of all time. I believe it was the best song of 2020 as well. So I'm excited to see what Polaris has to come into the foray here with this one. Before we jump in though, if you like these videos, you like these reactions, the like button right down here. If you're not subscribed to the podcast, subscribe button right down here. Brand new episodes interviewing bands from the scene, you know, top tier bands and bands that are upcoming every single Tuesday and Thursday. Clips throughout the week, and of course these Friday reactions just for you guys. So let's do it.
You are the best.
Interesting use of guitar work right here, just to start out with. I mean, it gets you right into it. Blasty burst, I love it! And the guitar work over it too makes it sound so much great in contrast in terms of the higher pitch melodic versus the backing being rapid. This song seems like it's picking up right where the Death of Me left off. I'm loving this already. Ooh, those vocals cut deep with that tone. A little bit deeper. Oh my god! Okay, this chorus really works well coming off of that blasting style with the aggressive, unclean vocals. It kind of makes me feel like Above My Head a little bit in terms of construction, but this is a lot more melodic, but that guitar tone is what is really sticking out here as the key to the song. I love the chunky bursts that are happening here. It just amplifies Ryan's guitar so well. Alright, I'll bring some more of that hardcore two-step feel into this. I cannot wait for them to play this live. This is gonna kill. Oh, this is peak Polaris right here. This is definitely the Death of Me just revamped up and put in this album. I love it. This is awesome. I love the melodic parts of that, like, breakdown halfway through the song, and then getting back into some of these chunkier bursts, a little more spaced out. So good. Bring a little more of the techie piece into it. I'm really curious how this is gonna work. I know my buddy Chris is gonna love this shit. Shout out Chris. What's up, bud? It's these cleans. This is why I love songs like Vagabond and Above My Head. It's the cleans here and the contrast in the song that really stands out. Gives the song an extra bit of groove to it. Now we're really getting into that, like, interesting, like, melodic flow. Something, again, that's really good for Polaris. This song doesn't say it's over yet. Are we gonna end this with a breakdown? Ow! Chunky burst for the win! Worth it. Totally worth it. Alright, so that was Dissipate by, of course, Polaris. And taking a look at this one, this really picks up right where the Death of Me left off with songs like Vagabond, Above My Head. Really took a lot of that style they had in there and brought it over here onto Fatalism, along with some of these other songs. I have listened to the whole entire album, along with some other songs that take a little bit more of a different direction, but this one is the one that I really ended up like, okay, I gotta check this one out, and you guys just saw what happened to it, so hell yeah. The thing that really stands out to me about this song in two ways. First is going to be the vocals, especially when you get those uncleans and then the chorus comes in with those massive cleans, but really brings out more of this emotional power behind it. It really connects every bit of the song together, and that's what makes songs like, again, Above My Head stand out so massively, because you have that contrast, but you have that matching emotional intensity just in different ways, and it really hits on here with Dissipate. But the key to this song and why it absolutely shines is going to be the guitar work, of course, from Ryan on this one. So when you listen to the lead guitar, it is much higher pitch. It really goes against the grain of the rest of the backing from the band, which in the verses has a lot more of those heavy, bursty kind of chugs. But it's that contrast and that difference that really allows that guitar tone to elevate and create this more emotional, grander sound to the whole entire song that really hits into your heart and hits into your soul when you're listening to a song that really has a much more brutal backing, including those, uncleans that are really bringing a lot more of this rougher, raw emotional intensity in front of there. It really worked out well here for the band. It reminded me again of Above My Head, of how this all worked out, and I don't think that the band can look at this and say, we can't play this live. The way that it has like a breakdown in the middle and then it has that outro heavy breakdown with a lot of those bursts, this is something that's going to get the fans absolutely going. And when it speaks to Ryan's legacy as a guitarist, this really stands out here again with what Polaris and Ryan were able to do across their 3 albums with Ryan, where they were able to take his guitar work, take the guitar tones he's able to create, really mold them together and really create something where his guitar work stands out so much in contrast, especially from the tonality of it with the song, but it matches so well with the underlying heaviness and the same emotion going forward with its intensity. That's why songs like this, and that's why Polaris really stands out, especially in the metal world, not metalcore world, metal world, because of stuff like that. This song is an absolute testament to how great Ryan was, and it's so bad and so sad that we lost him, but at the same point in time, we knew we were in the midst of greatness, and on Fatalism, we can see that happening here once again. I want to thank you guys for watching this reaction. If you like this one, hit the like button right down here. If you want to subscribe to the podcast, subscribe button is right down here. Links for the whole album and for this song specifically are in the description below. Thanks, guys. This is Kevin. I'm out.